Here is a little more information about developing a thesis statement. Developing a thesis statement is your fourth level of analysis. Your first three levels are to observe, look for patterns, identify theme. Then finally, the fourth, develop thesis statement. What is essential in your thesis statement is that you identify a theme that you would like your thesis statement to talk about. So, I'm going to use the short story Harrison Bergeron as an example here. There are many themes in Harrison Bergeron. There are themes such as independence, beauty, family. If you listen to all these words, you will hear them, they sound like they are ideas. They are not literal things, although they can be, like family, but they are ideas as well. And so I identified the theme here of conformity that I felt like was in Harrison Bergeron. What I need to find out first is, what does the author seem to be saying about conformity? The author is saying a few things I felt like about conformity. I felt like he was saying that conformity limits beauty. If you remember this story, the ballerinas couldn't dance because they were weighed down so they'd be the same as everyone else. People had to wear masks so that their attractiveness couldn't be seen. So conformity limits beauty. I also felt that the author was saying that society values conformity over individuality, and that can be evidenced through the fact that they passed these amendments in the story to take away people's individuality and to make everyone equal. So I'm going to go ahead for this example and have society values conformity over individuality be what I'm going to use in my thesis statement. So that is the author's opinion of my theme. What I would do is I would put that in the second section of my thesis statement, or in this second blank here. Then I would use the word proves in the middle. You can use any active verb such as creates, results in, conveys, symbolizes, but I felt that proves is the easiest one to use. It also helps remind me what to put in the first box. So far I have society values conformity over individuality, and then I have to think about what from the story proves that society values conformity over individuality. And as I thought about this story, I thought, well, the idea that the government takes away its civilians' individual talents is what proves that society values conformity over individuality. So I put that in my thesis statement here. In Harrison Bergeron, and of course, being a short story, I should have quotation marks around it. In Harrison Bergeron, Vonnegut, who is the author, creates a government that takes away its civilians' individuals' talents, proving society values conformity over individuality. That's a good thesis statement. Of course, I need to use the correct form of its, but in this thesis statement, you can see that I have the what, and then it proves the author's opinion of theme. So those are the three parts that you need to have. The author's opinion of theme, society values conformity over individuality, an active verb, and then finally what proves that this is indeed the author's opinion of the theme. Alright, so that is a little more help on how to write a thesis statement.